Morning students, hope you all are well. Today we will study about the topic that is separating the components of a mixture. In this topic there are some activities in a book which you have to learn well, because these all activities are asked in the question paper and these all are very important, right? So first of all we will study about the activity, that is how can we obtain colored component from blue black ink. You know that ink is made by two components. If one color ink is there like blue ink or black ink, it is made by two components, that is water and dye. One component is dye and one component is water. If you are removing dye from water, that is you are separating dye from ink, right? So how it is done? It is done by this activity. This is evaporation method you can apply here. You are just keeping a beaker on this burner, on this tripod stand, and in this beaker you have taken the water, suppose, and then we have put this watch glass, and in this watch glass we have put some ink, and because of this heat of the beaker the watch glass is heated up, and because of this the ink is getting heated and the water is vaporizing. You can see easily the vapors are there, and these vapors of the water which is present in the ink. We will heat the beaker till the whole water is not vaporized, right? When you will see that now no vapors are rising on this, then you will stop heating the beaker. Then what happens? What do you think has got evaporated from the watch glass? Definitely this is water, right? And is there any residue on the watch glass? Yes, that is dye which rests on the watch glass, right? Means water and dye are separated now. So what is your interpretation? Is ink a single substance that is pure, or is it a mixture? Definitely it is not a pure substance, it is a mixture, and it is a mixture of two components, that is water and dye. Water is the volatile substance and the dye is non-volatile. So thus what we can do, what is the meaning of volatile substance? Volatile means which can vaporize easily, right? And non-volatile means which cannot vaporize. So if the substance is not vaporized, means that substance is non-volatile. So you can see dye rests on the watch glass, means it is not vaporizing, right? Though water is evaporated, water is vaporizing. So water is the volatile component here of this ink and dye is the non-volatile. So we can separate the volatile component from the non-volatile solute by the method of evaporation. So this you have to learn. Suppose the question comes ki how we can separate the non-volatile solute from the volatile component, then also you will write the activity which we have done right now, that is evaporation. Now next activity we will do, that is centrifugation, or you can say how can we separate cream from milk. You might have seen, you might have observed sometimes that your mother is just churning the milk in the jar, right? She might be keeping some cream inside the fridge, and then this cream, when is churned in the mixer grind, then you can see that butter comes up, because butter is lighter than the cream. So in the same way, the cream is lighter than milk, and for that the centrifugation machine is used. It also works in the same manner as the mixer is used, right? Or it works, you can say. So this activity you can do at home. You can use some cream to take out the butter from the cream. You will find that how does it come out. So in the same way, this is a centrifugal machine which is used in the plants of the milk dairy. You can see that the whole milk is just like milk is given from the downside in this centrifugation machine, and then you can see after this process the cream is separated and is taken out from this side, and the skimmed milk is coming out from this outlet. So different outlets are there for the cream as well as for the milk, and in this way the milk is you can say that cream is separated from the milk and milk is made skimmed milk, right? So what do you observe on churning the milk? On churning of milk, cream separates from the milk. What happens? the cream separates from the milk, right? And explain how the separation of the cream from the milk take place. Yes, this you should learn, because you know that if milk is there, milk has cream already, because if you are not bringing the toned milk, the milk which you are bringing, if full cream milk it is, then it has the cream inside. So if you filter it, you will not get any cream, because the particles of cream, the solid particles of cream which are inside the milk, that will be filtered. They will pass through the filter paper, right? So it cannot be filtered. So what happens, that for this centrifugation machine is used, or you can say that this process is used, and principle of using this centrifugation machine is that the denser particles are forced to the bottom and the lighter particles stay at the top. Whenever the milk is churned or the cream is churned, if milk is churned, the cream is lighter from milk, cream comes above the milk, right? It makes the upper layers. In the same way, if cream is churned, then butter makes the upper layer, because butter is lighter than cream. So lighter particles come above the heavier particles. Heavier particles goes down at the bottom side, though lighter particles come up. What are the applications for this centrifugation? It is used for testing urine and blood in the diagnostic centers. It is used in dairies and home to separate the butter from the cream, as well as it is used in the washing machines also to squeeze out water from the wet clothes, right? You can do the activity at home and you can check how butter comes out from the cream. And in washing machine, how this principle works in this way, because when machine does the spin, at that time what happens, when spinning is done in the washing machine, the centrifugal force creates there from the center, and then the wet clothes being heavier, these push towards the walls of the machine, and water comes through the pores of the machine from the or you can say from the outlet of the drainage, right? Thank you. Have a good day.